Thank you, Charlie. My name is Patrick Windhorst. I'm state representative in the 118th district, which is all or parts of the southernmost 11 counties of the state. As you've heard from the other two representatives, the same is true for my office. This is the number one issue that we receive calls on in our district office in Harrisburg. And because of that, I took some legislative steps to file bills that will hopefully address some of these issues that we've heard. The first, I believe have support here with everyone present, is to eliminate the FOID card. I filed HB 913, which calls for the FOID card to be repealed. This year, Representative Cabello filed HB 4067, which calls for the same repeal. Now, we understand the makeup of the General Assembly and the possibility that that bill will not be called or not be voted on, so there are other pieces of legislation that we feel will address these issues. The first is House Bill 4447. As you heard, there's a delay for people filing for renewal of their FOID card. That delay is running about 3 to 5 months. Right now, to apply for your renewal, you have to wait until you're within 90 days of expiration before you can apply. So that's creating a gap where people are applying for renewal and not receiving their FOID card even though they're abiding by the law. Oftentimes they're receiving a letter which they can use supposedly as a substitute for their FOID card. The issue is gun dealers will not accept that letter in order to sell firearms or ammunition. So it creates a huge problem. To address that problem, HB 4447 provides that the state police will accept renewal applications within 180 days of expiration, and that there will be no change in the expiration date, meaning you don't lose any time for applying within 6 months. The second bill is HB 4450. People who have their FOID card denied or revoked can appeal that process. The issue is there is no time frame applied for response by the state police to that appeal. HB 4450 provides that the state police will respond within 60 days of any denial, any appeal of a denial, so that way the individual, if further denied on that appeal, can go to court to seek redress in the court system. Representative Dan Calkins also has a similar bill, which is HB 4591. And then finally, HB 4448 deals with a gap in our system since we've adopted the concealed carry license legislation. Right now, the FOID card time period is 10 years. The concealed carry time period is 5 years. If an individual files for a concealed carry license within the last 5 years of their FOID card time period, and they inadvertently let their FOID card lapse, then their concealed carry card will be revoked. They've been through the background check, everything's checked out with the state police, but there was just an error that occurred. This is creating a situation where individuals who are otherwise law-abiding may be charged with potentially a felony depending on how they're carrying their firearm, and they believe they're in compliance with the law. So to avoid this problem from occurring in the future, HB 4448 says that if you're in that time gap, that your FOID card will automatically be extended to the end of your concealed carry license, so that way there's no gap in the future. We believe if we can't get the FOID card revoked, which we'd like, or repealed, which we'd like, back up. If we can't get the FOID card legislation repealed, we have common sense fixes to some of these issues that will help our citizens in our area deal with the issues that they've been facing.